Hi, everyone. Welcome back to AI Podcast English for All. I'm Lauren.
And I'm Ethan. In our last episode, we talked about commuting in New York City.
And today we're talking about something everyone loves food.
Yes, today's episode will help you order food in American restaurants and understand menus easily and with confidence.
Let's start with the basics. In the United States, there are different types of restaurants.
First, we have fast food. This is quick, cheap, and casual. Think burgers, fries, pizza, or tacos.
Next is casual dining. These are places where you sit down and a server takes your order.
And finally, fine dining. These restaurants are more expensive, quieter, and more formal.
In New York City, you can find everything, from a $3 pizza slice to a $300 dinner. You might also love food trucks. These are mobile restaurants on wheels that park on city streets, at parks, and at special events. They serve a huge variety of food, from tacos and dumplings to gourmet sandwiches and even lobster rolls.
And brunch spots are very popular too. Brunch is a meal that's a mix of breakfast and lunch. It's usually served on Saturdays and Sundays from about 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. You'll see things like eggs, pancakes, avocado toast, and mimosas on the menu.
New York City is also famous for its incredible variety of ethnic restaurants. You can find authentic Chinese dim sum, spicy Indian curry, fresh Japanese sushi, rich Italian pasta, flavorful Mexican tacos, and so much more, all in the same city.
That is one of the most amazing things about New York. You truly can travel the world through food without ever leaving the city. Every neighborhood has its own unique dining culture. Now, let's talk about menus. When you sit down, the server may ask, "Can I get you started with something to drink?"
This means they want your drink order first.
Menus are usually divided into sections: appetizers, entrees, desserts.
Important tip. In the US, entrée means the main dish, not the starter.
You may also see words like sides, small dishes like fries or salad; combo, a meal that includes multiple items; and add-ons, extra items like cheese or avocado.
Now let's learn some important food vocabulary that you'll see on many American menus today.
Gluten-free means the dish has no wheat, barley, or rye. This is very important for people with gluten allergies or celiac disease.
Vegan means the dish contains absolutely no animal products. No meat, no fish, no dairy, and no eggs. Vegetarian is similar, but may still include dairy and eggs.
Locally sourced means the ingredients come from nearby farms, and farm to table is a popular concept where restaurants get their ingredients directly from local farms, very fresh.
And chef's special is a unique dish created by the chef. It might change every day and isn't always on the regular menu. Your server will usually tell you about it when you sit down.
Lauren, if you looked at a menu and saw farm-to-table seasonal vegetable soup, what would that tell you?
I'd say it's a soup made with fresh vegetables that are in season right now, probably bought from a local farm. It changes depending on the time of year.
Exactly, and knowing words like these helps you understand what you're eating and ask the right questions. Reading menus carefully can really make your dining experience smoother.
Here are some easy phrases you can use when ordering. I'd like the chicken sandwich. Can I get a cheeseburger with fries? I'll have the pasta, please.
If you want to ask questions, you can say, "What do you recommend? Is this spicy? Can I make this vegetarian?"
And if you need more time, can I have a few more minutes?
If you have special dietary needs or allergies, here are some important phrases to know.
I have a nut allergy. Does this dish contain nuts? Is this dish gluten-free? Can I substitute the fries for a salad? I'm vegetarian. Can you make this without meat?
When your food arrives, the server might say, "Enjoy your meal." You can respond with, "Thank you so much," or simply, "It looks delicious."
And when you're finished eating and ready to pay, you can say, "Can we have the check, please?" Or "Could we get the bill?"
Remember, in the US, the check and the bill mean the same thing. It's the paper or digital receipt that shows how much you owe.
Before we do our role-play practice, let's go over some important cultural tips for dining out in America.
First, reservations. At popular restaurants, always book a table in advance by calling or using an app. Second, wait to be seated. When you walk in, look for a sign that says, "Please wait to be seated." A host will guide you to your table. Don't sit down on your own.
Third, dress code. Fine dining restaurants may require smart or formal clothing. Always check before you go. Fourth, free refills. At most casual restaurants, soft drinks and iced tea come with free refills. Your server will top up your glass at no extra charge. Very different from many other countries.
And fifth, doggy bags are totally normal. If you can't finish your food, just ask, "Can I get a box for this?" Nobody will think it's strange. It's actually very common and a great way to avoid wasting food.
Now that you know the culture, let's put it all into practice with a real restaurant conversation.
Hi there, welcome. How many people?
Hi, table for two, please.
Right this way. Can I get you started with something to drink?
Yes, I'll have a lemonade.
And for you?
Just water, please.
Are you ready to order?
Yes, I'd like the grilled chicken sandwich.
Great choice. Would you like fries with that?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
No, that's all.
Perfect. I'll get that started for you.
See, simple and easy.
Let's talk about some common mistakes people make.
Mistake number 1. Confusing entree with appetizer.
Mistake number 2. Not tipping.
In the US, tipping is expected, usually 15 to 20%.
Mistake number 3. Not understanding for here or to go.
For here means you eat at the restaurant. To go means takeaway.
Mistake number 4. Not mentioning your dietary restrictions.
Always tell your server about any food allergies or dietary needs right away, before you even order. Don't wait until the food arrives. You can say, "I'm allergic to shellfish," or "I'm lactose intolerant," or "I don't eat pork."
Mistake number 5. Not knowing how to split the bill.
Splitting the check is very common in the US, especially among friends. You can ask, "Can we split the check?" or "Can we pay separately?" Most restaurants are happy to divide the bill for you.
Let's talk about prices.
In New York City, street food runs about $5 to $10. Casual dining is $15 to $30. And nice restaurants are $40 and up.
And remember, tax and tip are usually not included in the menu price.
Here are some tips to make your experience easier. Check the menu online before you go. Start with simple dishes. Ask questions if you're unsure.
And don't worry about your English. Practice makes perfect. Here's a few more tips to help you navigate the restaurant scene like a pro.
Use apps like Yelp or Google Maps to research restaurants before you go. You can read reviews, look at photos of the food, check the menu, and see how busy a place is.
OpenTable is a great app for making reservations online. It's free to use, and you can book a table at hundreds of restaurants with just a few taps on your phone.
Keep an eye out for happy hour. Many restaurants and bars offer special discounts on food and drinks, usually from around 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. on weekdays. It's a great way to enjoy a meal without spending too much.
And look for Restaurant Week events in your city. During Restaurant Week, some of the finest restaurants offer special prix-fixe menus. That means a set menu with multiple courses at a much lower price than usual.
Restaurant Week is a fantastic opportunity to try upscale dining without breaking the bank. Check local websites or social media to find out when Restaurant Week is happening near you. Now you're ready to order food in an American restaurant with confidence.
In our next episode, we'll talk about how to save money while living or traveling in New York City.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Consult link AI Studio.
See you next time.